paper back to back?
No,
right?
I don't know paper to paper. No, not like that. I'm doing a podcast.
Did you ever do a...
Doing a podcast, dude.
We'll cut that shit out.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways,
I forgot what I was gonna say, man.
It's all good. We're talking about it. We're talking about horror movies and we're talking about books.
Yeah. Damas y caballeros, welcome to Gobble's podcast. This is going to be an English version because I have Eli Everfly, man.
Yes.
Welcome, first time in the show. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing awesome.
All right, man. Well, amazing match between you and Lil Cholo, directly from Lucha Underground, man. And as the commissioner said, it's one of those matches that will go down in the VW history, man. How do you feel after losing with a great opponent as Lil Cholo?
Usually I get beat up, but right now I feel good because Lil Cholo is an amazing opponent. He's been all over the place. He's wrestled with the best companies in the United States and definitely around this area. And so losing to Lil Cholo it's to me it's an honor, if anything, and it's a learning experience. Every time I come in here, it's a learning experience, and I just appreciate all the moments, the good and the bad, no matter what, man.
Yeah, and he's actually well-traveled around the world,
definitely,
Japan.
Yeah.
You also have been well-known to be traveling around the world. Actually, you've been in Mexicali, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But coming towards this, man, would you actually look for the rematch clause? Are you entitled to a rematch, or do you want to...
I don't know if I'm entitled to a rematch because I believe this is the first the championship match for that championship, the Lightning Championship.
Yeah.
So there are no rematch clauses that I know of. I would love to go in the ring with Lil Cholo again. I would love to wrestle him and, but just... I don't know, man. Can I cuss on here?
No problem, man.
I can say shit. Okay, good. I cuss a lot, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll bleep that shit out.
Okay, whatever.
And that shit, too.
Okay. No, but yeah, man, Lil Cholo, he's such a good opponent, and I don't know if there's any rematch clause, but I definitely go in the ring and scrap it down with him again, man, anytime.
Well, hopefully everything works out with the commission. We'll see you here October 28th, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to be here October 28th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
unfortunately.
Well,
I'm going to be on the eastern side, but... Any other day, I will be here.
Oh man, wait, well, you've been really busy.
Yeah.
You've been at PCW Young Guns, then you went to actually headline PCW Pacific Coast Wrestling. Shout out to Mike. What's up, Mike?
Yeah, Mike's awesome.
So, how was that experience, man, from Young Guns to the main roster at PCW?
It's the promoters. I was talking to them for about a year, and they were trying to bring me in, and then they had this whole concept with the Young Guns thing, and it just came about. And every time I was actually supposed to get booked, something was coming up, I would go to tour on Europe, or this or that. So they were trying to bring me in for a while, and then finally the opportunity came, and the whole Young Guns concept was really cool because they got, the PCW promoters brought together what they thought at the time were the top young talent in Southern California, or on this coast in general. So, yeah, man, it was cool. It was great to be a part of it, and I actually won it, so that was super cool to be noticed like that. So, and then I went on to PCW, and I think it was High Tide. I'm not too sure.
With Douglas James, right?
No. I went on to PCW and I wrestled Shane Strickland, Ray Phoenix, and Mysterioso in a Fatal 4-Way match. And the winner was a number one contender match for the light heavyweight championship to face Douglas James, right? And then Shane Strickland ended up winning that one. But it was a good match, and it was a good experience again. A lot of people were saying that was the best match of the night. So as long as I give the crowd a great match and they leave home happy, then I'm satisfied.
I messed up, but hopefully this doesn't go on Botchamania.
It's okay.
All right, man. I know we're in a hurry. I actually have this segment called the human side of wrestling, which means a little bit about your training and your personal taste in music and books and all that stuff, right?
Okay,
so how long you been in the business?
I've been in the business for almost 5 years now.
5 years now. Can you mention your coaches?
My coaches, my trainers, Robbie Phoenix, Joey Chaos, Brian Kendrick, Los Luchas.
Los Luchas, those guys are awesome.
And Durango Kid. Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah. Those are all my trainers.
Wow.
I have a big team.
No, well, that's good, man. That's learn from everybody,
Yeah, definitely.
So, what's the most difficult thing about being a wrestler?
I think the most difficult thing about being a wrestler is getting up every day and just doing it. It's so hard, and the wear on your body, and then mentally, it's a tough thing to do. But I think if you love this thing enough, then you'll get through it no matter what. I think because love is a sacrifice, and I believe if you love something, you'll sacrifice.
Yeah.
So, man, this thing, it's hard, it's a sacrifice, but I love it. So every day I get up and I do it.
And it's a very important thing you said, you know, that the bodies get to our, man, me as a rep, it freaking hurts every time I fall down, man. So, man, it's really, the body's not meant to do this for like shitload of years, you know?
No, definitely not.
All right, man. So what's the funniest thing that has happened to you inside the ring?
Inside of the ring?
Yeah, the funniest shit you've ever seen.
Oh, man. Well, this one time I threw up on this little girl's shoe. Yeah. I used to work at Wiener Schnitzel for like 3 years, and I had like a lot of Wiener Schnitzel. It was like my first year in, and I had like a lot of Wiener Schnitzel before, which is something I learned not to do, eat meat before your matches. So, I was wrestling hobo, and I just felt like I had a hurl, and it just came out, and I didn't want to throw up in the ring, because God forbid everybody just beats my ass after that, you know? So I just tilted my head to the side, and I threw up there, and it went on some little girl's shoe, and she's like, screaming, you know. This is at Santino Bros too.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
And I was wrestling hobo, so I kind of made the excuse, he smells, you know. But yeah, other than that, that was probably the most embarrassing thing, watching it on tape. I'm pretty sure there are other embarrassing things that have happened to me, like getting wedgies and one butt cheek popping out, you know. A lot of things like that happen.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, stuff like that happens all the time. But to me, I mean, it's not embarrassing to me. I mean, yeah. There are other things that are embarrassing, like throwing up on a little girl's shoe and have her scream. Yeah.
Wow, man. That's definitely going in the books. That's a classic.
Yeah.
All right, man. Favorite type of movie genre?
Movie genre. I love horror movies.
Horror movies?
Love horror movies. Did you see it? I haven't seen it just because the original It is my favorite movie, a horror movie of all time. So I want to go see it, but I have to like maybe take a beer or two before. I don't know. I'm not the type of person that goes to movie theaters all the time. I used to be, but you know, I like to sit home and like watch movies. I don't really go out because I just have too many things to do. But I mean, I love horror movies. I love romantic comedies a lot. You know, I love film in general, but horror movies, It, Dreamcatcher, anything Stephen King, man.
All right, no, well, I'm not gonna give you any spoilers, but I liked it.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
okay.
It was good. We'll leave it at that.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, man. How old are you right now?
I'm 24 years old.
Single, married, divorced, widowed?
I'm not single, but I'm not married.
Okay. So I'm assuming that's another one of the toughest things, right? Like traveling and being away from your girl and stuff.
Yeah. That's I mean, like my girlfriend's a wrestler too, so she understands. Yeah. So, I mean, I would assume, like when I got into this business, people told me that it would be really hard to date and I would lose a lot of relationships, and I kind of did. But you know, I think now stuff's a lot different because I really understand what I want. You know, I understand what I'm doing.
Goals.
I have goals. I got goals now. Yeah.
There you go. That's good, man.
Yeah.
Any books?
Any books?
Yeah.
Ooh. Let me see, man. Books. My favorite book of all time is The Outsiders. You know, just because I love the story, and it was a book that I used to read over and over again when I was a kid. So definitely The Outsiders. I don't know, man. It's like I don't know. I like a lot of Stephen King books. Like I like the actual It book.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's really good.
It's super fucking long, but
It's like, how many books is it? Like 3?
Yeah.
There you go. What, 600 plus pages?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, man.
There's fucking.
So you know it like paper back to back?
No,
right?
I don't know paper to paper. No, not like that. I'm doing a podcast. Doing a podcast, dude.
We'll cut that shit out.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways,
I forgot what I was gonna say, man.
It's all good. We're talking about It. We're talking about horror movies, and we're talking about books. Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay, classic.
Classic horror. You know, like Hunchback of Notre Dame, stuff like that.
Just to let the people know, where can they find you on social media, and if you're available for bookings.
Okay, cool, man. For booking inquiries and any quotes, you have to hit me up via Gmail. Eli Everfly at gmail.com. Eli Everfly at gmail.com. I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Eli Everfly. Facebook, all that. I don't know if I said Facebook again. Maybe I might have said that twice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, all that stuff. I'm on it. Eli Everfly. Easy.
All right, so remember, hashtag Eli Everfly, hashtag Gobbles Podcast. He may be the Everfly, and I put the G in Gobblelicious.
Yeah.
Boom.